Hey everyone, welcome to the community pre-alpha stream. My name is Desrin and I'm going to be playing this fine ogre here. And one thing I did want to note ahead of time, these are not the new models, so before anyone asks. And I'm very red. But we want to take a moment before we get started and we group up with everyone else. You know, we've got Ko, Baz, Drac, Theric, Nathan. It's going to be a great time. But we want to take a bit to maybe go over some abilities and just kind of get a little class overview. So as you guys know, Shaman's a healer primarily, but one kind of fun thing that I didn't even realize until right before I went live was my hotbar right now is a little you might not say it's very heal centric. I have 4 damage over time abilities on my bar right now because prior to this I was duoing with another person and we just needed some extra damage, so I kind of flexed into that by getting a bunch of dots going. But besides that, I will need to switch out a bit because I'm going to be the only healer for the group that we're going to be doing. So let's get some healing abilities on our bar. So first off, when I'm full healing, I usually try to stack a lot of buffs, and the Shaman's got plenty of buffs. So let's see. All the way over here, we've got Skymane's Pact. That is a attack speed boost, which is really, really good. We've got Mark of the Fireclaw. We get some dexterity and some fire resist. Don't mind the tooltips. A lot of the tooltips have funny business going on. There's the Godsend, Windstrider. This increases your sprinting speed and lowers the endurance cost of sprinting. Grip of the Boulder, which is the upgraded version of Grip of Shale, which gives strength and stamina, and it's a lot too. You'll see that people's health bars will change dramatically when I cast this. And this is my self buff that just gives me a bit of wisdom, and you'll notice a lot of them scale off of mostly Constitution. Just keep an eye out for that. I wish I could go over all the abilities, but we're supposed to be meeting here in about 3 minutes, so forgive me. And then I have a Cleanse Poison. I have Cleanse Disease and stuff. We shouldn't be running into that too much, so I'm going to keep the Poison Cleanse on my bar. And actually, here, I usually run with 2 debuffs. I have a lot more. I wish we could go through all of them, but the main ones I go for are Strength and Agility debuff for our melee users, and again, Armor class debuff with Weathering. Just again, so we keep our DPS high. We have a pretty good amount of melee in our group. So then let's open up our book here, and you know I could try to go through this really fast. You know, if people want to pause a little bit, we are running out of time. So one thing I'm gonna have to grab, I'm gonna take a few of these off my bar here. So first one we're going to get is Replenish. That's another heal over time. So the first one I have, Mantle of the River, is a long-term heal over time. It's my primary one. And this is another one that's a little bit, it doesn't last as long, but it's very helpful in sticky situations. And then in the odd case that I need a res, that's Paradox there, but I'm gonna wait till we actually need that. And you'll see all these other abilities here. And Echo of the Rainlands, group heal. Let's get that on the bar. Hopefully we don't need it, but it's going to be there in case we do. Then another one that I think Drac's going to appreciate a lot, and this is my Magic, Fire, and Cold Resistance debuff. So we're going to slap that on there. And then the last ability that I haven't talked about yet is going to be Chrono Burn. So this ability is amazing, and as you'll see, the classes is, you know, we're going to be doing this at level 14. The classes start to get some really cool stuff. You know, level 10 is a really big one, but this is one of my favorites. Chrono Burn sacrifices some of my health, and it applies a dot on the target, nature damage, every 2.5 seconds. It's really long lasting, you know, 30 seconds, and it gives me mana back for each tick. So if this gets resisted, I pretty much get nothing, but it's extremely helpful for keeping my mana up. So now that we've kind of gone over that, I think it's just about time for us to join the call, and hopefully I do you guys proud. If you are in my chat, as in on Desrin Does Twitch. Feel free to jump into the Pantheon Plus chat. I'm going to be monitoring that a little bit more. Feel free to tag me if you have questions as we're playing. I'll try to pay attention. Everything is kind of on my second monitor, so don't fault me if I don't see your stuff. But I think it's about time to start. And, oh, hey, here's our group. One thing that we didn't see on screen is that just before we started, I was also doing a bit of cooking, so I have some goodies for our friends in the party whenever we get there. Oh, thanks, Dragon. We'll probably go meet them here in a second. Yeah, Mr. C. I tend to be pretty prepared. Let's see. While we're waiting, let's just go over some other random abilities. So this one's kind of cool. So this is a situational buff for fire resistance. Now, I actually got this from a drop. A lot of these abilities, or not a lot, I would say, but currently some of these abilities are actually from drops. I believe this one is too, my disease cure. Because that's the thing in Pantheon, you know, some of your stuff you get from your trainers, some of your stuff you get elsewhere. Then second sight. So this is one this is kind of new. Haven't really used it yet, but it's a utility ability that it's kind of like a free dodge. I really like these abilities in games like Vanguard. The Druid had like a free, one hit kind of a thing. I might, if we're not going against any poison, I might kind of swap this out and see how it feels. I have a sense, though, that Nathan isn't going to be taking a lot of damage. He's pretty good at this. Ah, there's our group invite. Let's see, what else can we go through while we're chilling here? Got some more cures. I do have a trait. This is just kind of an innate thing that your character gets at certain levels. It's just a little bit of spell mitigation. You see a lot of these damage over time abilities. Like I said, I had 4 damage over time abilities stacked on my bar when we started. And believe it or not, the Shaman is a pretty dang good soloer when you stack your bar for it. Oh, and Sapien, I just saw your message. Yes, shields are a thing for shamans. Although, if we get a nice two-handed spear, I might spice it up. All right, here we go. Let's say hi to everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Doing pretty good.
See, it looks like we're just waiting on Theric.
I knew Theric couldn't do a 5-minute introduction.
Oh, is he still talking? Is that what this is?
He's still talking about the lore.
Predictable.
We shouldn't have done this in town. There's too much to talk about. He's got too many visuals. He's overstimulated.
Hey, I've just been going over more abilities with my chat, just showing as much as I can. There he is.
All right, I was going through my spellbook with my chat here. I was showing him all the skills. So
no worries.
Everybody, you should go give Theric a hard time.
All right, so where are you guys right now?
We're right outside of Valia, I think.
Yep, exactly. I heard you guys were on the bridge.
Nope, just inside the town. Just inside.
Nope.
The
Oh no, I
town a
mean
little bit.
Baz and Co.
Yeah, we're on the other end of the Avelia Bridge.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we're just chilling here.
Let's go head
We can
out.
come to you. Sure.
Also,
Let's go.
happy 10 years, Co.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's a big anniversary. A
Been a
decade of
long
streaming.
time, man. Yeah, it's been a thing for sure.
Doing anything for 10 years these days is an accomplishment. I don't care what it is, streaming or otherwise.
So Co, once we get everybody together here, there was a spot that we have to. There'll be a little bit of a run to get to, but it's a spot that we've been liking lately. It's usually pretty popular, but we figured we'd just run over there and see if we can carve out a spot for
Sure.
ourselves.
I'm here
Yeah.
for like the next hour and a half, 2 hours. So whatever you guys want to do, I'm just tagging
Perfect.
along. Check it out.
Beautiful.
Let's do some buffing before we run, so I can give you guys the shaman speed.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we need
Shaman
that.
speed, definitely. Okay, I'll give everybody the mana battery as well. Except Drac. Drac doesn't get the mana battery because, you know.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck is going on here? This has started early.
I made sure to make you guys some food. I got some treats in my bags for whenever we get started.
Ooh, I like treats. I got treats too, actually. I wonder
brought
if we
the
have the
fancy
same
food?
things.
Right.
Look at
Yep.
that bougie food.
Yeah, I got some of that fancy feast.
Fancy
And I'm giving
feast.
Co, Nathan, and Baz the fire procking thing. So watch for the procs.
Mark of the
Yeah, I
Firefly, is that
actually
what it is?
actually had full faith in Pantheon until I saw this pineapple pizza in my inventory.
Oh,
Pineapple
Savanya.
pizza.
I know exactly where that came from.
Now I'm not so sure about this whole thing.
I
Oh, I'll
haven't
take
seen
it
that.
if you don't want it. I love
That's-
pineapple pizza.
That's so
Oh
disappointing.
God. How do I disband?
Oh no!
I've ruined it already.
Before Theric completely ruins the stream. No, let's head out. I'm ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
Baz, you got some mana food for me?
When we get
Or
there.
not Baz,
when we get
Desmond.
there.
Oh, Desmond's.
I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry,
Did I
wrong
forget
guy.
something?
I know Baz was cooking too. Baz was probably cooking something, but I've got you covered, Drac. Don't worry.
I'm curious what food you made, Desmond. I definitely was cooking up a storm as well, and we'll have to compare notes.
I discovered several recipes while we were hanging out before stream. It was pretty great.
I really
I-
like that.
I swear in the last pre-alpha there was like birds tweeting and ambient sound. Did that get removed?
Oh yeah, a little disclaimer there. Just in the last test session, with a lot of things have changed recently, but
Yeah.
there is one bug. The ambient sounds and the music are currently kind of really fiddly. Like every once in a while they might pop in, but there's the disclaimer. Like this
Cool.
is a pre-alpha.
I didn't know if they took it out. I remember how much it was actually really good when we.
Oh,
when
it's
it was
so
in last
good.
Time, so
Yeah, it really is
yeah.
immersive. I liked it too. I miss it. I notice it
It's
when
very
not.
noticeable that it's not there. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
does. It's very quiet without it.
Yeah.
They also have the day-night cycle turned off as well, so it won't get dark.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's not the worst thing. So.
No,
Yeah, not the
that's
worst thing for
I
streaming,
don't miss
huh?
that as much as the sounds, definitely.
So
Yeah, I lost you guys a little bit. I was trying to fix my stream. It's acting more.
Well, we may as well pause here. So this is kind of affectionately known as the Crossroads.
Yeah,
kind
this
of
is a good stopping point.
Yeah. So you
A
can
lot of
see
people
there's
meet here.
There's Throne Fast.
Oh,
one
man.
one of the bridges to Throne Fast right there, right?
Is
In the-
Throne Fast is still gray boxed, right? Or have they been working on that?
They're slowly chipping away at it. Like every once in a
Yeah.
while we log in and it's like, wow, there's more towers there and more, it's kind
When
of
I was
you
going
get
to
up-
say, just this looks a lot better when I looked at it
Yeah.
last. Yeah.
When you get up high on the cliffs, you can kind of look down into it and you can see that, yeah, there's stuff there, but they're going to work on it. And then the other direction is actually the way to Avendir's Pass. So those
So-
sort of towers off in the distance.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that to the north? If you look to the north, up through the trees, there's that tower up there. Is that?
So
the one to the
that-
north.
Yeah. If you look to the north, you can see
Oh,
it way
yeah,
up there.
Theric
That's
can
the-
fill you in on that, or yeah.
Wait,
I'll let Drac.
you're
That's his
gonna
home.
take my thunder?
Hey, well, Theric started
Yeah, let
first, but
Drac's
I
gotta
guess this
explain.
is applicable to both of you. So go ahead,
That's
go ahead,
the-
Drac.
That is the supposed home of the Tower of the Reckless Magician,
Oh, okay.
which has been streamed before, and yeah, very excited to get in there.
Oh man, I love that you can
Oh my
see it this
gosh.
far away. That's actually
Yeah,
fantastic.
exactly.
Yeah, that
So-
draw distance is nuts.
I think
It's
the
super cool.
Reckless Magician is Drac because that's actually the wizard
Yeah.
tower for the starting area.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, dude.
arcane.
Oh, I thought that was the. I thought that was the tower.
No,
That's in a whole nother area.
Yeah, that's on the complete other end of the continent.
Oh,
but
that's-
I
yeah,
appreciate
somebody in
you
chat just said-
remembering that.
Cole played a monk in that tower. I think I actually
Yes,
did a
you did.
stream from there. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
you
long
did.
time
Yeah, you
ago.
did.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool, man. Hell
That's-
yeah.
Yeah,
So Drax been
2017.
reliving that memory ever since. He's
Yeah, that's on the tip of the South Sail Peninsula, which is on like the other end of the continent.
Yeah.
right.
Cool.
Right.
Is everybody rolling with us?
Yeah, I think we're all here.
Oh,
Nate?
hold on.
Yep, I'm
Yeah, I
here.
was going to say, we seem to be missing at least one.
Drac is
person
feeling
here.
especially reckless.
He's looking at the tower lovingly.
Sorry, people were
Dreaming.
messaging me.
Oh, yeah. No, tonight, I was planning on streaming Pantheon tonight anyway. And then Baz and his team reached out and said, do you want to join us so you'll have a group and stuff? And I said, absolutely. So the devs were nice enough. I'm actually playing a level 13 rogue right now. Of course, if you normally start this game, you'd start at 1 and have to level up and everything. But we're a little bit higher, so we can kind of check out some of the group content at a little bit higher levels. So I appreciate these guys kind of walking us through this and showing it off. Because, I hope in the next few years or whenever it comes out, I hope to be spending a lot of time leveling up in this game and exploring it and doing all that kind of stuff. So it'll be good.
Yeah,
On
should be
that
fun.
note, a lot of the classes have seen a lot of love lately. You might notice the rogue has got a lot of tricks up its sleeve.
Yes, a lot of skills that are also unique to different weapon types, which is kind of cool. So looks like there's a lot going on here, which is good stuff.
So
Good
just so everybody's aware, I am playing a monk. I guess we should probably go around and just introduce our classes just a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, here, let's chill here. We're almost to where we need to be anyway.
No, I'm as a monk would do. I am running way ahead of you all.
Yeah, I'm playing an enchanter. That is my my second favorite class, level 14. I've been playing the enchanter for most of the tests, so I'm trying to learn the skills and get good with them. So yeah, no, I love this class. It's lots of fun.
And that's Theric talking, right?
Yeah, that's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we can chat as we
Okay.
run here. We're almost there.
Yeah, we probably have a lot of ground we want to cover anyway.
And Des, what are you playing? You're no
Yeah.
pressure on you at all, right?
So yeah, no pressure on me. As I told my stream, I'm playing the Shaman. I'm an ogre shaman, so you'll see me from a while away. I am solo healing this group, so I think the Shaman's in a good enough place that I could do this. But yeah, a little bit of pressure, a little bit.
I believe in
So
you.
we got no cleric. Oh my. Okay.
And panic set
There this
in.
goes. Yeah. They told me to be a cleric.
I was told there'd be clerics. So this is affectionately known as Spirit Manor. You can see it's a popular spot.
Very
yeah,
popular.
this is kind of what I was figuring. I bet if we go in deeper, though, we can find a little spot for ourselves.
We could go around back. That's usually the way we approach it.
All right.
Mm.
Either way.
Ooh, do you see that up there, Baz?
I saw a spirit with a disposition up there.
There's a lot of
You,
Oh,
know,
and,
you know what I'm running
yeah.
to.
Oh, this. Heck yeah.
We got to get the Patrium.
Code, do you have a mining pick? Did they give
I
you
don't
one?
know. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I have a mining pick. No, see, I'll have to
Anybody
mine
have
it
an
out
extra
here.
one?
I need to get in here on this group mining. How's it
You
doing?
know-
So yeah,
Down in there.
they've done all sorts of things with this. So mining is a group activity, right?
It
Yes.
can be. It can be. It doesn't have to be,
Okay.
but it can be.
Basically, it's easier, faster, and less dangerous of getting attacked while you're mining if you have a group.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was going to give you my other one, Co, but it's apparently snow trade. So
All good, buddy. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Well, we got a group camp in here too. Nathan, you know the spot on the inside. Do you want to lead us in there? And also tell us
Yeah, I
what
can bring
the
us
heck
in.
you're doing?
yeah, so if you're talking about, I'm a Dire Lord, so I'll be tanking, and what we're going to do is we have found a spot on the inside here that is a pretty good camp spot. It's got a lot of spawns, and we're running by the. All right, and then we're going to run in here, and
Oh,
No surprise there. Already camped.
oh,
I have it.
I think they're not
Oh,
they're
we
not
got a
looking too
bat.
good.
We got a bat on us.
Okay. Let's kill the bat.
Let's kill the bat real quick. That person got a little low.
I've never actually been in this spot before. I've been to the manor, but I've never been in this
Oh,
spot.
here we go.
It can get dangerous.
Okay, I see we've
We got an
a-
ad.
We
in the
already
back.
have an ad. That's
I
you,
got him,
Derek.
Oh, he resisted. He resisted. Okay, hold on.
What is the best way to assist right
We got
now?
another ad.
Right now, visually, or you can make a button that says /assist with the macro bar, but
Oh, you can. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, we got another pop. Oh my gosh, putting me to the test right off the hop.
This is sometimes what can happen in this room. People in EQ might be familiar with the phrase "breaking the camp." Oh, already having to use my AOE heal.
I'm at 50% mana.
Nate, just let me know if you need me to off tank something.
Making things disappear.
Make it rain, Drac. Make it rain fire.
Which one are we on? This one?
The one without the.
Yep, I got it.
Stopwatch. Okay, I'm gonna unleash some damage here. I got the mana for it.
Boom. 186.
Ooh, nice.
Let's go.
Very nice. Okay, he's on me. He didn't like the mezzes.
So what is the health bar is turning all sorts of different colors? Does that
That's
mean
just a
different
visual
things?
glitch. Yeah.
Visual glitch. Okay.
Oh man.
I was like,
It's
what does it
well,
all mean?
It's,
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be based on like who has aggro, but
Okay.
Now these mobs will randomly pop behind you, like shadow step behind you and attack you. from
Yeah, I've
behind
noticed
every
they're
once in a
kind of popping around a little bit.
It's worth noting your healer is out of mana.
So you'll see, like,
Yeah.
so I have some foci. Hit the thing. Now I got more mana. So that's super useful.
You know, I never did get to deal out my goodies.
I'm
Also-
gonna try and channel some mana to you guys.
Derek, make
the
sure you hit
goodies
your
would
mana
help.
stone.
Oh yeah, all right.
Boom.
Man, you forget how stressful breaking camps is. Oh boy, memories.
You guys watching on the
Man.
shaman side.
Bad.
And
Oh, did I
going
just-
like crazy here?
I think I put down one of my traps. I think I may have popped a guy by accident.
You guys might
That's
notice
okay.
that
We got
I
it.
This,
was a little light on the
This
debuffs
rogue is
just to
going to have an
save some
interesting
mana
rotation.
there.
It's kind of all over the place right now.
Yeah, you're just thrown into the fire here with your, with
Yeah.
your rogue.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
for
I
ya.
tend to do a lot better when I level up with classes and kind of get the abilities.
Also, you'll see that I'm trying
by
to
one.
use my chrono
Yeah,
burn whenever
absolutely.
I
I mean,
can
we've
to
been
get
playing
some
these
mana back.
characters for
And look how
a
much
few
it gave me.
tests now,
Pretty
so
crazy,
we're
right?
Sort of more acclimated and accustomed to what they can do.
Oh man, there are a lot of
Oh,
pops
add.
here.
Oh man, I'm down.
Derek,
That guy
down.
hit me from behind. I didn't even see him pop.
I'm
Now, can I revive you during combat, or do I need to wait for that to be done?
It should be outside of combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I also have a res. It looks like you got double tapped right there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I'm dead for sure.
Dead.
Dead. Code, do you need a second dagger for your offhand? I have an extra dagger. if you
I
want it.
have a bronze and a small right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Derek just chilling. I was just taking a little nap,
Sleeping on
It
the job.
happens. Yeah.
These no day night cycles, you get tired, right? No night.
I know, right?
What am I supposed to do? All right.
It almost looked like Vaz was just soloing that spirit on
Yeah,
the
but
side.
I know,
you just
right?
take that whole thing by yourself. You're just like, man.
Is this going to be EQ all over again with
That's
a
some
monk shot
damage.
damaging the rogues? I swear to God, if I have to live this life again. Oh
I
my
think so.
God.
I think so.
Oh my God.
All right,
We got a
let's-
wanderer coming in.
Okay,
that one's
after
got
the
a
wanderer,
disposition.
Oh,
I can root him over there if you want.
So Spellslinger is like really, really bad magic damage. So perfect for the Dire Lord.
Okay. Well, I've got a spell that I can slow down his casting speed, so I'm going to use that here. So,
Des, do you know of any like particular spells that we should keep an eye out that are going to be really devastating that we need to interrupt?
For the spirits, I know some of them have a heal, so always look out for that. But other than that, I don't have this one memorized. All I know is if it does cast, it's going to hurt.
So looking at the rogue, it's kind of like almost a melee light enchanter. Like it seems to be doing a lot of DPS, but then it has like roots and a mez and all sorts of things going on here. Slow.
yeah.
They're extremely helpful. Like that slow. If we ever go into like a dungeon, or I mean even here, that slow is pivotal to keeping things under control. So mobs don't wander off.
Yeah.
So the traps I can only cast while stealth. Oh, the caltrops I don't need to be in stealth though. Okay. I see. And you can't re-stealth in combat, can you?
No, I don't think so. I haven't played a
right.
rogue myself, but I believe that's
Cool.
right.
Right.
Yeah, I think that is right. Yeah.
Let's grab that Spellslinger real quick, and afterwards I'll pass out some food if anyone needs it.
All right, I'm going to snatch him up.
Here he comes.
Yeah, keep an eye out for any potential abilities.
Now that's the best way to start a fight. Is the way I just did it. Re-plunge. I'm going to build some stack. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be on chat.
So his spell casting is now slowed.
I think everyone should notice how squishy this caster was, though.
Yeah, he went down real fast.
Yeah, I did.
We came here and got 2 of those. We weren't a full group earlier, and it squished us. They can be nasty.
Real quick,
Okay.
just to clarify this in chat. No, these people I'm playing with are not developers. This is not a dev stream. This is actually other people like me who are fans of the game that have, bought into the pre-alpha. Yeah. That is right? None of you are part of the actual team?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
We're all just community
So-
members.
Yeah,
We
100%.
didn't really finish our intro.
Someone in chat was like, how do the devs not know the answer to Code's question? No, that's because they're not devs. Yeah.
No, we've been very lucky to get Pantheon, give Visionary Realms permission to be able to do this today. We're like,
Oh, yeah,
super chomping at the bit to get to do this. So
Okay, guys,
cool.
so what I've got here, I've got your choice. Plus 10 maximum mana, plus 10% movement speed, or plus 5 to physical and spell crit rate for your food. Choose wisely.
I mean, critties are kind of awesome, but, just throwing that out there.
I think the rogue needs the crit food.
I figured you'd want the crit food, Co. So
They're
let me.
kind of cool.
Ko, and I don't know if they told you, but we are also all recording and streaming.
Yeah.
While you're streaming, and so all of the different perspectives from all the different classes will be available later for everyone to watch.
Cool.
Yeah. Did we finish the intros? Did everybody introduce themselves?
I don't think so.
Who did we
I think we
miss?
got light. Probably a class breakdown
Pop
would be good
behind
too.
us. Yeah, we got a pop behind us. There's one
Like
over.
I saw someone in my chat asking what the shaman does, like what its whole thing is.
Here, I'll answer that through the magic of the internet. So the shaman is very focused on overtime things, and that includes heals, that includes damage, like a lot of dots, and a lot of debuffs. So they kind of are more about the long fight, really. But as I told my chat earlier when we started the stream, I had 4 dots on my bar because I was in solo mode. So they can solo.
You got 2.
Oh,
We got 3.
Okay, I got the
Ooh,
spell
okay,
slinger.
we're gonna- okay.
Spell slinger's mez.
Yeah, Nathan just got
That
one
pop.
shot by that spell slinger.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I'm
hurt.
down. Yeah, that hurts. I got 2 of them on me. I'm down.
Baz,
All right,
you're up.
I'm tanking. I'm working on it.
Which one are we looking at here?
The one with the lowest.
Oh, there we
health.
go. There we go. Yep.
Oh, the one's loose from the mez. Oh, I'm up.
I'm trying.
I need mana. I gotta use my mana crystal. Spell slinger's mezzed again. Going for the other Wrathful as soon as I have mana. Got the other one. Okay.
They're
we need to
they're both mezzed, yeah, so we can take a little breather
take
here.
a little mana break. I'm completely out of mana. And Drac, you're playing the wizard, right, Drac? Drac. Drac is playing the wizard. for everybody
Mr.
who just wants
Attack.
to know.
This is when he goes, sorry, muted.
Yeah, and he's like,
I was.
Okay, there we go.
I'm Drac. I am playing the wizard. I am all about the DPS. I have different elements which
Ooh, ouch.
fill up
Ooh.
and stack, and then I unleash big spell at the end to kill things.
So Baz, you were saying that spell
I
slinger.
threw a mez on that guy.
Desert, you were saying I got 58 shock damage once and then
Oh, or not.
60 again.
Oh, this toad guy just pulled it out. Okay, that works.
He's actually a community member, friend of ours. Oh no!
Oh god, and I think he's about to get
Oh,
killed.
no.
I
know
actually had
what?
mez that guy.
That's fine.
Whoops.
Frenzied on you guys
No, they
now,
got him.
too.
They got him. All right, we're good.
Nice. Good job on the reses, you guys.
Oh, ouch.
Okay, frenzied is Mez. I was.
Not
I
any.
don't
Toad
have
got him.
enough
Toad got
mana
him.
for a heal, so just chill
Well,
there,
Sylvania
Baz.
did want to see a bunch of monk tanking tonight, so
Oh, he's got 2 guys on him now. Oh god.
Okay, there we go.
Wait. So wait, should we help these guys? I'm assuming we should.
I
right?
think he was trying to help.
Yeah, I think. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cut this guy here. Local repops, yeah.
It's a little hectic,
Why is
isn't it,
Baz
guys?
laying down? Cause he's lazy. That's why.
The tanks are all sleeping.
I mean, I'm only wearing pajamas. I don't really have a whole lot of.
Oh yeah, PJ Club here too.
Okay,
All
so
right,
they're
let's-
dragging them
There
out
we go.
here.
There we go. There we go. Okay, that guy's down at least. He's got one other guy on him, but
Let's get Nathan up.
No, the perks of an open world game.
combat volume is super loud. Let me see if I can adjust that. I don't think they have too many.
So like I told you guys,
Yeah, I can only change the combat music volume right now, unfortunately.
we'll
I can lower the whole
take that
game sound. Let me try that.
poison cure off of our bar here in a
Hold on.
second and put our res on there. Hold tight. I'm still in combat, so I can't change my.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, what do we think? Are the respawns making this a little too difficult, or are we gonna be able to break it?
Well, we need to move over to that corner over there, towards the door we came in, away from that room, and we won't get this. We won't get the aggro from this wall that we're close to. And it'll be a lot easier to manage.
Okay. I'm ready to move when you are. Oh, thanks for the cabbage wraps, Des.
No problem, bud.
Cabbage wraps are good. Plus 10 maximum mana.
All right.
Oh, there
let's-
was. Did somebody loot that ring? There was like a ring that dropped. I thought.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Watch out, Spellslinger walking out of the room
Yeah,
behind you guys.
he's probably gonna get us. No, maybe not.
All right, resin coming finally.
Yay!
Des, did you use your mana stone?
No, I didn't actually. I should have.
Fired.
I used Mind Drag. That was very useful. Thank you.
Dude, I'm gonna keep you stocked with them. Keep
Nice.
pumping them out.
Now that you know the spell exists.
Listen here.
Hey, that's never happened to Drac. Come on,
It,
Des.
it only
Fire.
happens once. After that, it's good to go.
All right,
I
are
think
we in
played
a good spot to kind of hang out on the other side? Oh, we have a spirit here.
If
Yeah,
this guy had. Oh, now he sees us.
I think I'll get the other one that's coming.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
Okay, I got him. I got him.
Spell slinger first.
Definitely
Spellslinger
spell
first.
slinger.
Yeah, there's
Oh
an
my
axe.
god.
Oh man, 72 fire damage from that guy. He critted me
So
with a fiery
whatever,
surge.
whatever that AOE fire explosion is, that's bad. He died before it went off. That's great.
Okay, we gotta get those guys first. Those spell slingers are deadly.
Guys. Thanks, Nathan.
I'm building stacks.
I appreciate you.
Got him.
I used your mana crystal, Drac. I used it. Yeah, they really
You
are,
got me back
Mr.
up.
C. They really are. Oh, were you not fully dead, Baz?
No, I was dead.
All right, you guys.
Oh,
can
how'd
move
you get
over
the
to this
rest?
corner? It's a little safer over here.
Okay.
Maybe because he was not in group. Can you not do it when you're in combat?
That's correct.
So maybe you can't res someone when you're in combat, but you can be resed. Like since he wasn't in combat, since he
Oh,
was
guys,
just
I
kind of a
wasn't sitting
passerby.
down. What a noob mistake.
That's nice. Oh, Drac, there's a spell slinger right behind you.
All right, let's get him.
That thing would
over here.
actually
he
one-shot
saw
Drac.
Ko.
The pops are
Oh,
really
my bad.
going here. Spell slinger needs to die.
Guys, you see the mana regen from that chrono burn on that spell slinger?
Good job.
That was beautiful. Thanks to my shaman ability that I love so much, chrono burn, I just got back like 3/4 of my mana for dotting that spell slinger. I really love it.
What level spell is that?
Pretty sure it's 12 or 13, something like that.
Yeah. Because I don't think I've never been, I think, grouped with you when you've had it before.
Yeah, that's one reason we wanted to do a stream with, mid-teens, is just like you start seeing more and more abilities, and a lot of them are really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, if we get into a outdoor area where we're a little more spread out, I've got a really neat ability to basically, we can multi-pull. I can mez one and then wipe its memory, and it'll just wander back to where it came from without coming after
Behind
us.
you, Des.
Hey, that's a good question. My chat wants to know, you guys, are mob dispositions always visible? I think so, right?
As far as we know right
believe
now,
so.
that's a temporary thing, right?
Okay, so it might not be something that stays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if through testing though, maybe for beginner, like for a while, maybe it does show to teach them some things. We'll see how it all pans out. It's probably up to testing.
Sorry, Nathan, I might have pulled a little aggro there.
Kind of a unique mechanic. If they had some indicator of the disposition, I don't think that'd be a bad thing, even if it's not
Right.
in the name.
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a process to discover what the disposition is, either like through perception or something like that. At least that's the
Right.
last we heard about it.
Yeah, I remember they talked about that a little bit, about being like a keeper having some combat utility, and that was one of the things I think they mentioned. But again,
Got a
in
wrathful
development, so
spirit
everything's
coming.
subject to change.
I kind of like the idea of like
Oh, I didn't get that one.
Got another pop?
showing that there is a disposition, because even if
Got
it's
it.
named, like you don't necessarily know what that means. You can still kind of have to figure it out.
That was a lot of healing,
Trial
guys.
and error.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know what Spellslinger means, right? I mean, it was
Right.
sort of like a mystery. And now
Dwimble?
we know that it hits big now. We figured that part out.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
need to
he's got a-
kindly ask you guys to stop taking so much damage from that.
He's got a
shield.
damage shield. I think that's what it was.
Oh, is that
And-
what was going on there?
My attack speed is so fast that I was
Whoop.
just really getting it.
Yeah, you were your own worst enemy, is what you're saying, Baz.
Yeah, he was giving me a taste of my own medicine. If you ever see me punching the air after a fight, it's because my attack speed is so fast that the animations can't keep up.
So
it, like,
fast, your
yeah.
character
It
doesn't even know
chews
it's
them up.
dead.
You're still fighting shadows long after the battle's over.
Not gonna lie, guys. The way we're faring here kind of scares me for the next place we were gonna go.
Don't be scared. Bold. Be fearless.
Derek, do we know any lore about this place?
Yoink.
Anything?
Well, no, not this place in particular. I mean, like I said, this place has become known as Spirit Manor in the community, but yeah, no, nothing in particular, Nathan. But I have an idea. If we're gonna go somewhere, I think we're gonna go later. I have some lore
Nice.
ready.
Hey, folks in the Shaman
Anyone else
stream.
need a mana stone?
Des, I could use some new shaman buffs.
All right, will do. I could use a new mana stone as well. Sorry, Drac, I was slamming escape when you did that.
I don't need that. I'm the only one probably here that doesn't have mana, and Co. I don't think Co.
I don't
has
think-
mana either, Drake.
The monk
I don't
doesn't do mana, does it?
No,
Does everybody have
we got the G, baby.
Whisper of
here.
Tyseer, Drac?
Oh, did
Nathan?
I clicked on Nathan instead of Dad. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't need it. I can't use it.
Thanks, bud.
Too many ogres in this group.
And yes, I do
Yeah.
have Whispers of Tice here.
And Drac, you still have it too?
Okay, folks in the Shaman stream.
Drac.
What do I still have?
Whispers of
Hi,
Tyseer.
Grix,
It's the
by the
mana
way.
regen.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good to
I've
go.
got some
Yep.
goodies that I've collected.
So
I
let
just
me
wanna
get this
share
straight.
just
2
with you
ogres
guys.
is too many ogres? Is that what you're saying?
So
I'm having a hard
This little
time
guy?
seeing Desert as a shaman healer as an ogre.
Makes
I don't
me
know
sprint
why.
forever.
He looks like a tough melee character.
I'm having a hard time with
This
Desert,
guy?
but like Nathan seems like it's really natural.
Look, this one has acrobatic.
How
What
do
is
you
that?
have an acrobatic spirit?
it's going to help me climb
Hey,
a bunch.
You get a lot of
listen.
exercises.
Yeah. There's a gym right around the corner, Baz. Don't you?
Also, I really want to do the agility debuff.
That's the lore
on
of
the
this place. This
acrobatic.
place was
They're
once
kind
a
of
gym.
slippery.
It used
so-
to be a Planet Fitness.
Yeah, it was a planet thing long ago.
Don't worry, Baz. The spirits are trying to sign you up for a 15-month membership. It's gonna be great.
I mean, as a monk, that should be a piece of cake.
Yes. You can open your different chakras. You're gonna love it.
Oh, double repop.
Yeah, these guys are a little spicy. Yep, Drac got.
He smacked me.
Oh, I mezzed the wrong one. Sorry, that's my bad. Keep going on that guy. I'll get the other one. So this one's watchful. I
Which
really
we could
do.
assume means like
Was he watchful for the wizard?
their visual, aggro radius is bigger.
Yeah.
That's what we assume. It's also worth noting that, like, senses, so aggro radius in Pantheon, they actually just put this in a while ago, is visual and sound as well.
Right.
So sometimes they can hear you coming, but what's really fun is the ones that can't hear you coming, you can just walk right behind them. They never know you're there.
And I believe there is a spell. I can't remember which class gets it, but something that mutes you, like silences you, so you don't make sound. Is that right? Somebody was talking earlier. about
Yeah,
something
Griggs, like
that.
I did that in the beginning, but here I'll sweep through real quick, okay?
I think a lot
This is
less
a
damage
technique
now.
for spear.
Oh, whoops.
Nice.
My heal
You
over
just did this
time, my
little
main
shadow
one.
step trick.
My faster one, a group heal over time, spell debuff, chrono burn, dot that gives me mana back, AC debuff, agility, strength debuff, my res, wisdom for me, strength and stamina for everybody,
Got a
sprinting
resistant one
for
up. Be
everybody,
careful. Drax
Oh, got
in
another
trouble.
fire
one behind you.
resist, dexterity for everybody, and attack
Doesn't
speed
matter.
for
Drac
everybody.
is dead on the floor.
This guy resisted my mez. He's resistant.
Okay, I'm peeling them.
Okay. Okay, good job. Yeah.
Oh yeah, resistant. Very explanatory though.
So I have actually just been informed by somebody well versed in the lore that Seville Manor is connected to this place. There is a connection between Seville Manor, which we saw in a past developer live stream when they talked about the lore of Seville Manor. So I don't know the quest that is associated with that in this place, but we have a lead.
I do.
Do tell.
It's actually well, it's not going to mean much to the stream, honestly, but
Okay.
at a certain point in your journey, you can get it from an instructor.
I see.
I'll at least be kind of vague and say an instructor in the Pool of Paths.
Nice.
Here you come, Drac. Could someone get that skeleton,
Thank
though?
you, sir.
Yeah, as soon as he attacks us, he's just standing there for now.
Let's go ahead and grab him so he doesn't.
Do we need
attack
to
someone.
rebuff for you, Drac?
Yes, I lost everything.
Okay, I got
Okay.
it.
I'm out of mana, too, so... It is worth noting that currently the death penalty is turned off.
That's true.
Also, double XP.
Oh, both of those are great.
for testing, yeah, it helps.
Oh, what do you guys think? Should we
Yeah.
try to explore a little bit now that we have a little bit of a reprieve?
Yeah, I feel like we should. I feel like we should do a little wandering.
Yeah,
What
it'd
do
be a good time to get out of here. If we're gonna go somewhere else.
What do you say we
good here.
go help Co find a certain ring that might help us later?
Agreed.
All right.
Yeah.
Ring quest it is.
Let's get out front so I can rebuff Drac so he's a little beefier.
Okay. The good thing about this place being so heavily camped is that you can basically just run through.
Yeah,
you know,
just
you don't
walk
have to- everything's pretty much occupied.
A second curse wolf.
Yeah, actually, since we're nearby,
Sounds
there's
fun.
kind of a named that we can check on. You want to do that, Co?
Sure. Oh, I'm just tagging along, man.
Named are good. I like named.
Yeah. Let's see if it's
All
up.
right, yeah, let's check on that guy. So he's actually just right around the corner here.
I feel like I'm on one of those walking tours in like New York with Desrin as the tour guide.
Let me be your guide.
And on the left, you'll see the Haunted Mansion.
On
We're
the
gonna be
right,
doing a little
say,
climbing,
okay.
Des.
Oh, I think we're going to be doing some climbing.
What's in
Oh,
the cave? Oh, it's not there.
it's not there.
It looks like the
There's a
placeholder.
wall.
Yeah, I think that
That's
wall, that might be a bug, actually, but it wasn't up anyway.
Hold on, it is there, right?
The
Okay, it definitely
placeholder's
is there.
there, yeah.
Had to check.
Yeah, good check. Invisible walls have been often teased by the Pantheon dev team. But let's carry on. So, Co, you probably know this already, but just for the sake of everybody, one neat thing about Pantheon is there's a lot of stuff that's kind of just out in the world. You know, items laying on the ground, stuff you can click on, and some of that stuff is really useful. So we're going to help you get one of those things, assuming that it's there. It may not always be there, but it's worth checking since it's on the way.
Cool. Yeah, it's one of the things that definitely made me more interested. Like one thing that I think a lot of MMOs these days don't really cater to is needing to explore the whole world or getting really good items in places that may not be like your max level area. So yeah, definitely looking forward to kind of return to that feeling.
Right. I mean, it brings players back into lower level areas to look for things that they didn't have access to before.
Oh, for sure.
That player mixing of population, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
Yeah.
it's just fun to just have like a sense of discovery, just going off the beaten path.
Oh, dude,
And-
that's one of my favorite things.
You guys see Drac.
That's
Yeah,
one of the
with
reasons I'm actually
Link.
not playing too much of the beta. Is I don't want to know where everything is. I want to be
Yeah.
able to have like a giant adventure when the game comes out.
I was
This is
once
like-
like that, and then I gave up and I went
Gave in.
full
Yeah,
in.
it's a little difficult at times.
So what's fun about this is, this road that we've been going back and forth on. You wouldn't presume it, but there's this rock over here. If you follow me over to the left here.
Literally off the beaten path.
literally off the beaten path. But let's do some climbing.
Let's do it. Up we go. Do you remember who the champion climber is here?
Definitely me.
Definitely, yeah. Nice.
But Baz is really going for it. Baz wins.
Yeah.
He's been training.
Oh,
I've been going to Planet Fitness.
So go ahead and check what's in that bag.
right here. I clicked it. It's a climbing ring. Oh, it's kind of fun.
Boom.
Plus one endurance, plus one climbing endurance stream reduction, and it's back for anyone else that wants it.
Yeah,
I like how
right
Coke
now
just
they kind
said
of
he didn't want to know. He just said he didn't want to know where everything was. Now you're showing him where everything is.
That's what that's the effect we're having. We're like, giving him little tastes just so he.
And we'll show you where
That's
some
cool,
things-
though. That's cool.
We might have some plans for later on where that climbing ring might come in handy. So we wanted you to have it just in case it might help.
Yeah.
Well, the
It
cool
does
thing
make
is
a difference.
these items aren't always in exactly the same spot either. Like there's several different places around where they might spawn. So even if you know that location, it might not always be there.
Exactly.
You have a blink track?
Yes, I do, and it's my absolute favorite spell.
Nice.
It is worth
Oh,
noting
man.
since we have Windstrider, we could basically just sprint. So I'm gonna kick it into
Yeah.
gear.
It's hard to remember to hold down that sprint button sometimes.
Speak for yourself.
And then it's hard to get out of it when you play other MMOs.
Yes.
That's two things that once you play Pantheon, you get so used to when you go to other games. It's like weird. Sprinting is one, and some MMOs have sprinting, right? But then just literally being able to climb anything is. You start just
Game
walking up to
changer.
walls in other games, and then nothing happens. You're like, what?
Yeah. Exactly. The other thing you got to get used to is pressing your M key does not bring up the map.
Yeah, I've already done that multiple times.
How many times
Yeah.
have you already hit the M key?
Yeah.
over there?
Yeah. There is no map in this game. There
No.
is no quest thing in this game.
No. There is a quest tracker. So if you press J, it's your journal, right?
Oh, I meant like the quest pop-ups. Are those in the game where like it shows you like on an overlay where the quests are?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, on the way to our next spot where we'll probably die, there is another kind of named possible spawn that does require some climbing. We could make an effort to see if it's up because it drops a pretty interesting item if it is.
Absolutely. I was
Might
up
as
there
well.
earlier. I saw him earlier. I know he's potential to spawn
It does
is there.
exist.
He does exist.
All right. So is it just me or were these trees not here until recently?
Focus, Des. Focus.
Oh, sorry.
There's an area over there where there's like all this flora and fauna. You can kind of see it to the left there, where like it's really, really populated with like little flowers and stuff. I was exploring over there earlier, picking flowers.
They've kind of put a few little like patches of wildflowers and hey Theric, that's a great segue. This wasn't planned by the way, I'm just making it seem like it. But what about the flowers in King's Reach? Do they have any
Oh my
significance?
gosh.
I'm totally
Desmond,
triggering you.
I know we talked about doing this, and I did not have the concept art at the ready to provide you with the lore of the flora.
Okay,
Throwing
you're off the
fast, so
hook, but they do have some significance, right? They're not
They do.
just pretty flowers.
No, there's details. Should you choose to look, there are details.
So some folks might know this area. Call it like the Skelly Ruins. There's a bunch of areas, but this is a bit lower level for us. But one fun thing, again, just because it's a lower level doesn't mean there's not something interesting here. So go ahead and follow me, guys. We're going to do some climbing. Maybe see it from a different perspective.
Over here?
Yeah, which ogre are we
Yep.
following? Where are you?
Desrin.
Oh, there you are. I was following a different ogre.
I definitely was too.
All right, up we go.
And you got that climbing ring on, right? Right, Kyle?
Oh yeah.
Cool. That'll help you a little bit here. Just make
Will
sure you
Pantheon
don't-
have fast travel? I don't think. Are they going to do teleporting with some classes?
Druid and Wizard will have set locations that they can port people at. So it's a little in between, but it's not from anywhere.
Oh,
Looks like there is a group at this spot.
Oh yeah, sure enough.
Chaotica.
Well, maybe we choose not
These
to
are
be
our
rude.
level.
Yeah.
Well, isn't there a potential spawn on the other side too?
Yeah, maybe they don't know about that. So let's pull a sneaky here and go around to the other side.
Don't mind us.
But
Just
yeah,
passing
right
through.
above that low level area, there's another spot with
Des, you monster.
So
Yeah,
this
this is
can
definitely
get
where
a
I
little
saw him
bit
earlier.
tricky. If you fall, you shouldn't die, but you know.
If you jump, you might die. Who jumped?
Oh, that's me. Just a little extra flair.
Yeah, you're really pushing it to the max there.
Oh, let's see.
Here, I'll try to outline the route for you guys. The the known good route.
Put in some of those handholds for us, Des.
Oh man, going up this thing, huh?
Yeah.
There's a trick to it.
You can do it.
Come on up to where I'm at. And right about here, you hit space.
So you can fall down and recoup your
Nice.
stamina. Yeah.
Now, as your climbing skill goes up and you start getting some gear that boosts that, you can climb this whole thing in one go.
Yeah, I thought I would be able to, but
Nope.
did you make it, Nate?
Yeah, but I took a little rest.
Yeah, I saw
Oh.
Baz. I saw you plummet. I'm glad you didn't go all the way down. There's actually a NPC down at the bottom there. I think it's a Dire Lord
Oh yeah,
quest guy. That's really
Yeah,
aggro to everybody.
you don't
You don't
want
want
to
to fall
talk
down
him.
there. No.
It is a placeholder up here.
Oh, there he is. Yep.
Well,
You guys want to take them anyway?
Yeah, we got to kill him
May as
anyway. I mean,
well.
placeholders, right? I mean,
we could say we're doing it for the other group. We're just doing them a
It's for
favor.
science.
science.
Oh, so this is a pH of a name spawn right here?
It is.
Believe so.
Basically,
Ah,
the
cool.
name can spawn in any one of these locations up on the cliffs, and so people kind of end up farming these guys until he spawns somewhere.
And a
Well,
maple tree.
I'm told these goblins have a nasty DOT. So
they really do.
Yeah.
Several, in fact.
look, it's a nice view off the edge here. I'm gonna just do
Yeah.
a quick look around, turn off a couple things here.
Quick little screenshot.
Quick little B-roll footage. You know how it is.
Yeah, nice view of the ruins, the Avalia town over there.
And as much as I miss the day-night cycle, like this game, like it looks during the day, it looks really, really sharp. I like it.
So are they planning on having like EverQuest 1 style cities for most races? Or what's the lore behind how they're handling that in this game? Is it, are they-
Yeah, every city, every race has a home starting city. So there's 3 continents, and there are 9 races. So 3 races on each continent. So on this continent right now, they've got the races that are in. Everybody starts here, and they all just start in this area.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
At launch, we're going to be spread out. There's going to be travel. If you want to play one race and your friend wants to play another, you got to find a way to get to each other. Much like EverQuest, right? Freeport, Kanos, meeting in the middle kind of thing.
Mhm.
Go ahead and follow me, guys.
Okay.
Got to go back down. Hopefully not the hard way. The best way I can say this is just back up and hold shift and hope for the best, and I'll heal you at the bottom.
Famous last words.
And we'll meet at the bottom, right? Oh, there we go. Oh, I did for a sec. Oh, there we go. Nice.
And then you kind of cling on, right? Like kind of grab on as you're falling. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Easy peasy, no problem. I feel like the climbing works really well already. Like I feel like it just
Surprisingly well, yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly well. Absolutely. It's such a tricky thing, I'd imagine, to make work properly.
Let's just, I think, should we just hop off right here? Here, let's try it.
Okay. Oh, there's that guy I was looking at. Is that the Dire Lord?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Back up.
He's friends
aggro.
with me.
He doesn't, oh yeah, he's fine. Don't worry about him.
Oh my gosh. It scared me.
I just wanted to scare you.
I thought for sure we were dead. There's
All
a couple more back there too, so.
So, we're actually going to go through the ruins here. Like I said, that climbing ring is going to continue showing its worth. We're going to go through here, and there's this kind of hidden spot with an orc camp up on the cliffs. The only way to get to it is by climbing. So hopefully we get up there and, see how many groups are up there and maybe die.
Hopefully we get up there and it's not camped. That's like the old EQ adage, right?
Pretty much.
You never knew until you got there.
But I will say there is sharing. Sometimes people like to share. Oh, can someone deal with this spider? It's going to impede our progress. The Drac is like, I'm on it.
The fireball just.
You don't have to ask me twice.
All right. I think, is your climbing skill maxed out, Ko?
Let me check real quick.
Your inventory.
Climbing is 41 of 42, so it's close.
Okay. I think you can do this
Should be
in
good
one
enough.
go. Let's give it a
Mine's
shot.
at
Here we go.
45. I think you
Off I go.
You got this.
I believe in you.
The cliffs of insanity.
You
Oh, I
back
think I
up
got
back.
this. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Isn't that satisfying?
That was very satisfying. Yes.
Right?
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
And up we go here. You make sure you have enough endurance for it, but
Will this game be a monthly sub? Yes, this game is going to be a monthly sub. No, I don't think they're doing a cash shop of any kind. Like no weird thing or any of that. At least I know they're doing monthly sub, and they want to keep it as kind of classic as they can in that regard.
Yep.
From what I heard last, I don't know if that's changed.
I think that's still the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
Plan.
understanding. Oh, yeah, there's definitely.
I gotta
somebody
say, man, that's one thing. I love going back to the EQ progression servers, but the chrono and the cash shops and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, I tell you,
up.
it definitely does not bring the full nostalgic hammer back to my face for sure. Oh my lord.
all right. So, yeah, we've done some climbing, and this is at least the foot of the area we're talking about. There's multiple sections of this place.
There's a dude
so I'm
mining
just
right
gonna
over there.
I'm just gonna let the tank. Yeah, he got to it before I could. I'm just gonna let the tank lead. That's Nathan Napalm on the Dire Lords. So, go ahead, bring us to some mobs, Nathan.
I can see one from here. Light blue scavenger.
I'm going to respect Frost real quick, so just don't expect DPS for a sec.
Yeah, good time
All
to
right.
buff and get
Yeah,
ready.
is everybody buff?
Yeah, I'll rebuff. We got an orc wandering our way, by the way.
We will grab the Wanderer first here.
Okay. So my chat is asking about the looting sort of options, like how they're going to do it, whether it's master looter, group looting, or round robin. They've talked about basically, using what's worked in the past, and I think they haven't really settled on anything, but they're very much aware that they need to have a system. It's not going to be free for all.
Yeah, they know how people are. They
Yeah,
play
looks like
MMOs
that
too,
fixed it.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm buffed. Got some mana I should probably get first, but the cool thing about this camp is that you would never know it's here.
hmm
And
Honestly, I didn't know this was here, Desmond. Like, I have heard about this place. I've never actually been here before. I was exploring a little earlier today, and I found this place, and I was like, "Huh, that's cool."
Food check.
Oh, thank you.
Grabbing a Don bat for us.
I need a cabbage wrap for sure.
8 minutes.
All right, guys. This is gonna be really easy, but
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, guys. We'll get to some tough stuff.
here's another orc up here.
We can just push right in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep
Quick.
moving forward.
Oh, I just fell through the world.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
Oh wow. I don't think it liked that I stealthed.
Okay.
Oh
Became
my.
invisible
Wait,
to the
oh.
world.
Eventually, it might
there's
pop
the
you
world.
back.
I was gonna say I'm gonna give it a second. I'm definitely going somewhere. So let's see. Isn't there like a stuck command? I remember
There
seeing a stuck command.
is. If it's
Somebody
not,
get on the Jopaphone.
if it's not like popping you back up into the world, you could /stuck. It'll take you back to your bind though.
Saddle's
Oh,
on it.
okay. That would be a little bit. Did you say someone was on it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll give it just a sec here.
We have help. Help is on the way.
Help is on the way.
Well, are you sure you want to get help from a pineapple pizza lover?
That's a
Oh.
very. You know what? I think I'm better off just falling.
Pineapple pizza is so good.
I'm on the way to hell
talking
anyway. Oh my god.
about. Hell is not pineapple pizza.
You're right. It's pineapple on pizza.
Oh, I see. I got.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Anna. Is there a hug? Hold on. Can I hug?
No, not yet.
Oh, unknown command. What? Well, it's
Bow and waver in.
there we go. Oh, we can bow too. Okay. I wonder how ridiculous the dance animation will eventually. Do we have dance? We have dance yet?
So that's actually something I forgot to mention in the wider stream. Is these are still the old models. People that follow Pantheon might be familiar. They've been working on a new set of models, rigging, animation, and all this stuff that comes together, including showing our armor and everything that we equip. That's not done yet. So we're kind of working with old tech here, if anyone was wondering. That's why everyone looks the same right now.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah. And right now, the armor and stuff, most of it is only showing up on human models. So it's one of the reasons.
Oh, I
chose
didn't
play
mean to do
human.
that.
Ooh, watchful orc
He's-
brutes.
Yeah, that's
He's
that's
yellow.
orange.
Oh.
Okay. Get on your game.
Oh wow. He is not taking a lot of damage, is he?
Yeah, you're gonna be missing a lot. He's beefy. I didn't see the watchful disposition. I stepped a little too close.
So, what are the dispositions currently in their working format?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's
There's a
several.
lot of them. Yeah. I don't think I could name them all, but
And honestly,
But
we
they
don't
just
know
basically
exactly
buff
what
the
all of
person?
them do.
So dispositions basically change the behavior of NPCs. It usually doesn't affect their stats or anything. It affects how they behave. So in this case, he's more
almost
watchful.
didn't heal
He
myself,
can notice
guys.
people from a further distance.
Oh, cleave.
which makes sense. That's why Des didn't see him.
Yep.
Cool.
He was further away, right?
Well, that's probably one reason.
Yeah, and so it's like each NPC has a chance of spawning with a certain set of dispositions. So not all orc brutes have that disposition, although they might when they spawn.
Yeah,
Right.
there are categorical adjustments to mobs called traits that are usually like wolves, for example. Wolves have a trait that when they're together, they get attack speed, I believe.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So there's that stuff, but dispositions are more of kind of like almost like mods in ARPGs, except for it's like really behavioral.
Speaking of ARPGs, I just got to the end game of Diablo with their damage numbers, and somebody in chat was just like, "Man, these damage numbers are so much better compared to what else Co is playing these days." I'm like, "What? You don't like the 5.8 million hits? Like what?"
yeah,
to like
big
50.
numbers, right?
Oh yeah, I
Loses
like it
its
a lot better,
impact
too.
after a while.
It really does. It really does. It just kind of becomes noise.
Although on the other side of things, I remember one of your previous streams you mentioned the 0.1 skill ups were a little bit like a
Yeah,
little too granular, right? Like a little.
I
too much on the other side.
don't like that. I don't like the fact that it does point to skills. I wish
You can turn that
everything
off.
was a whole number. You
Yeah,
can.
they actually added
Yeah,
a
in
setting.
the settings.
Show skill ups.
Show fractional skill ups. You can just turn that off.
Oh. So I can do never show fractional skill ups, but the skill ups are the whole numbers then, I'm assuming.
Correct. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's great. Yeah, that's much better. I'm not a fan of the point numbers. I don't think that's
Yeah.
a game like this. I just don't feel it's necessary.
Yeah, it can feel a little too gamified.
Exactly. It feels a little too gamey.
Since we're to this point, I see there's another group up there, so we're probably fine. But if you find yourself in a precarious position, like if the group's about to wipe, these rocks here, remember these rocks and climb them to find hopeful safety if things go south. Just throwing that out there.
Ko's already going up there. He's like, I have no faith.
We'll be up here, friends. If you need anything, just give a yell. I will swoop down and save the group. But until then,
yeah, you need to do one of those rogue jump stab things.
I know, right? Yes, I need an ability that does more damage when used from the air. That's exactly right.
That'd be awesome.
I'm also kind of surprised. I feel like Rogue needs a backstab. I don't have a backstab.
You should at this point.
But I mean, granted, in EQ we didn't get backstab until 10 or something. But I don't think I have. I have a positional kick. I have blackjack kick that hits from the side, but I don't have anything that does more from the back. I need to do it from behind. Is what I'm trying to say.
It might be a technique.
Rogues do it from behind. All right.
It's true. Does anyone actually have the shirt for that? Like I've seen that in public before.
There's a stag over there if anybody wants to. If we just want trash mobs or anything while we're here.
Yeah. Do you guys want to move up and see if there's a camp spot further up in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try to leapfrog a bit.
Is that guy stealth? Wait. Controls be? There's class restrictions. Are they on?
They're not on right now.
No, they're not on. They're not on. Okay. I was like,
be an ogre wizard if you want.
I know that ogre isn't stealthing like me. Come on now.
Yeah, you can do anything basically.
Oh man.
So these little huts are actually like super danger. So I'm not sad to be passing them right now.
Oh.
Let the other
Yeah,
group.
we'd probably get whooped.
Because they like to have 3 or sometimes 4 orcs just hanging out in those tents.
Well.
And I do not yet have Feign Death to be able to split pull or anything like that.
Oh really? And you're what, 13 now?
I am 14. I think monks get it at like 18.
This way,
or
Nate.
20.
This way. Yeah, if we do need to split pull, remember I do have a skill. I can do it. I have to mez and then wipe them. So
Yoga says, should the graphics get better or am I tripping? The graphics are constantly slowly getting better, but the graphics are also very much not their final form. They're not worried about graphics and optimization right now. They're still developing the main mechanics.
Right.
Yeah. On that note, though, like even going from like the last big stream to this one, they've done a ton of updates. You'll probably notice how much smoother the game is running. Like they did some optimizations that almost doubled my frames per second in the last like couple months. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody just said rogues get backstab as a passive trait. That should be in my abilities though, right? Or
some of the traits you have to buy them from the vendor. They're like little stones, I think, right?
Oh yeah, because those are the ones that you have to like travel around the world to get all your passives and stuff, right?
Yeah, I have 2 of them for me, and they're basically you just buy them.
I don't know if I have that one.
Click them and you're done.
Wow, there are 5 groups up here.
Yeah, this is camped up.
Party Central.
Pre-alpha's pretty popular from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's very popular. Lots of.
Well, I'm gonna grab this boar. We didn't come up.
Might
here
as
for
well,
nothing.
right? Whoa.
Yeah. If anything, just to have the boar charge at you.
for that charge animation. Yep.
He's very passive.
Juck Jekko says, no offense to anyone, but this game looks worse than WoW did in 2004. Old school can only take you so far. Well, again, this is a pre-alpha. So if it like they're not even trying to make it look pretty and stuff yet. Right now they're just developing the game and getting it all in, and then they'll optimize, make it look pretty, all that kind of stuff. I mean, look at our shadows, for instance. Like there's smudges. It's not optimized. It's they were just talking about how the newest animations and newest stuff isn't in the game. So yeah. But again, also just to be clear, this is not going for a AAA. Looks the best. This is not supposed to be. A game like this is all about the gameplay the mechanics, the world, the lore, the experience. So it's not going to be for everyone. That's just how it is. This isn't for if graphics are 100% your thing, then there are much better games for you to be playing. This is angled towards a specific audience and a specific type of gamer. So, yep.
And also just the way that video streaming and recording works, it will look better on your own monitor than it does watching it on Twitch or something like that.
Right, it always does, yeah.
I'm not sure, Primus. I don't play a rogue.
Somebody in my chat asked, is there any part of the game that's 100% complete? And I don't think there is. The closest I would say is I think they just, their networking library, so all the underlying stuff that makes it an MMO and makes us be able to play together and stay together, that kind of thing, is something they've been focused on for the last, Baz, like a year and a half, trying to get that solidified and sort of to the point.
Well, also, like they talked about in the production letter, a big part about making a game like this is getting the pipelines down to make the content, and they had to basically redo those in some ways. So that's been a large priority. Even from the pre-alphas, we've been seeing some stuff, but hopefully now we've kind of been seeing an endurance up until now, and hopefully this year and next year will be more of a sprint as we see them put in like more content, more stuff of that nature. And for those who don't know, this is the first time ever they're now doing monthly pre-alphas, and every pre-alpha they're putting in new things. So this game has been in development for almost 10 years. I mean, how long has it been now? A long time. Yeah, it's been almost 10 years.
Yeah, 2015 was
and this is the first time in the game's history that they're now doing the pre-alphas every month. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see all this progress instead of just kind of being told about it. We're already seeing a lot of it, but
yeah,
we'll see that pick up as time goes on.
Yeah, they just talked about it this week on their developer update that they've been doing ad hoc tests, which are just one-off, sort of like, hey, we need to get you guys in for the night, like we want to test some stuff. So we had 2 ad hoc tests in the past week that were basically like that. So, I mean, they're getting data, they're getting people in, and I think it's, like you said, it's speeding up.
Yep. And for three other factors that are kind of important to mention, they not only had to deal with the loss of one of, if not the founding member of the project, but then they kind of had to, do everything involved with getting over that. Also, the team has not been the size it is now for the entire 10 years. In fact, there were years where the team was significantly smaller than it is now. And the last big thing is only recently did they get a large influx of resources. They actually had a 7-figure investor at the end of last year, I think, that they were publicly announcing.
Yeah, about that.
So, they're just starting to kind of pick up steam again. There were times when it was definitely a lot slower than it is now. And I'd say now is probably some of the fastest we've seen it throughout the entire 10 years.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, we're starting to see real progress start really pouring through for us that we can feel. Because I think a lot of the progress was things happen under the hood, stuff that you can't just notice, but are improving the game.
Yep. And for the record, yes, everything I'm saying is absolutely a bit of copium, but that's because I think, we all really like the game and want to see it come out as soon as possible. But
yeah. The way I look at it is...
Let's be real about the situation. It's been a long time. It's probably going to be a little bit longer, but...
Yeah, it's totally going to be a long time.
Reasons. Yeah.
But the point is, they're still doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's something to be said for
absolutely
that.
Still doing it. Yep.
Well, and it's a matter of momentum too, right? Like that's really what it comes down to. Like if you really go back and look at where they started with like an incredibly small team and basically no funding, they kind of for a while just kind of had to do the best they could with what they had. It's a really interesting story actually. They kind of started from next to nothing and kind of clawed their way through and yeah, like Des was saying, the fact that they have even gotten this far is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, MMOs are hard.
Yes,
they are. They've got so many moving components that need to be going on at once, and you have to think about everything at scale, and like it's not. There's a reason we don't see like a ton of indie MMOs. It's because they're really hard.
Yeah, it's honestly an insane undertaking what they've done.
And I think that feeds into the community sometimes a little bit of the negativity, because I think the community is smart enough to realize what a big job it is, right? And they just are like, it's hard to understand how they could possibly do what they're trying to do when you don't follow it closely. But if you follow closely and you sort of keep track of things, you're like, okay, I see how this will get done, right? And
Yeah.
it's just without that insight, it's a little bit hard to believe it'll ever happen.
Sorry,
kind of an
Phil,
issue
I kinda
of-
ran off.
Oh, dude, I'm just following you, man. So whatever we're doing.
I was gonna say, I was like,
yeah.
wait a minute.
We actually, great talks, but we're kind of at a loss here. I didn't realize there was going to be this many groups up here. I guess everyone is on PAA right now. It's prime time, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I wanted to propose maybe we do some serious climbing because I assume we only have so much time left, just to see at least a higher level area that would probably smash our face in. But there's kind of cool stuff along the way if we just want to like keep talking while we explore and all that.
Also, a little bit of real talk. I don't have too much longer tonight. I have like 10 to 15 minutes. But one thing we can propose to them is the next open session, if we want to get the group back together and maybe see if they can drop us at like a dungeon that we can work through for like a couple hours.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that'd be kind of cool. I know that I'm sure a lot of people would want to kind of see what a dungeon experience would look like. Literally just drop us at the beginning, the required level, and we just kind of like play through it. Like that could be kind of awesome.
Well, what's funny about that is we actually want to do some outdoor stuff just because we feel like a lot of the group content has been stuck in a dark place for so long.
Not wrong. Yeah.
We could just head on over to the Goblin Caves if we wanted to end it out that way.
Sure.
We
Yeah,
could
let's do
try
that.
to
Wait.
push through.
I got like
What-
20 minutes. So anything
What
you guys
about
wanna do, let's go.
what about you want to go see the big mob? You want to see the
Big Mob?
Oh, has Co seen it? We should go.
I don't
see
even
it.
know what you're talking
He
about.
has.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Fuzz Ruckus.
Fuzz
I-
Ruckus.
that name does
Oh,
not mean
no.
anything to me.
I was talking about the dragon.
Ooh.
There's a dragon
Can
in
we
game?
see the dragon? I don't know if we
No.
can.
Supposedly the
I-
wall is down and the dragon is up.
Well, we can try because we're close, aren't we?
Oh, that is such a tease.
How can we not do that now? How
I think
can
we
we
have
Sorry,
to.
I
I think we
didn't-
have to see the dragon.
Well, I
don't
guess
think
we have to
Drac
see
was
the
supposed
dragon,
to
guys.
say that, but now that he has, it's out there. So
Yeah.
let's.
Was I not supposed to say? Was that a rule?
Is this-
Somebody
I don't
told
know.
me
Is
about that
this
rule.
when one of the
There
devs
are
grabs
no
the other
rules.
and they're like, wait, the wall's down to the dragon? What?
I'm getting
then-
tells saying Drac's right. I'm getting tells saying he's correct.
All right, lead the way.
All
Lead the way.
right, and now we have to.
All right,
Sorry,
He
where
just
we going?
mysteriously pops out of the group. We know what happened, right?
Yeah, no.
He was
Drop it, don't
dev.
kill me. Drop it, don't kill me.
Lead
Oh
on.
no, he went link dead. That's too bad.
I think
His
that's
account got banned off pre-op. Oh no.
All
right, lead on.
Who
Who
knows
knows?
the way?
Who knows the way? I think I know the way, but I'm not 100%.
Out of all the people here, I've probably been banned more than everybody else put together. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
The Microhawk says this reminds me of EverQuest. Yes. Yes. The answer to that is yes.
Just yes.
It is. That
Yep.
is
That's
the correct
yes.
answer.
That
And
is-
all
just
have a
because
lot of-
I'm sure this is going to come up, as we've been running around and stuff is like super packed, we've basically got like an entire 500-ish person PA group all shoved in one zone. They're actually really close to releasing the next zone, the one right next to this one. Everybody's
Really?
super looking forward to it because obviously more content but
Yeah,
just
man.
a little bit of spreading out,
That'll be nice.
It will be nice. Yeah.
And I just want to also point out how crazy it is that, however many people are on, 500, whatever the count may be, that we're technically, even though it's a seamless world, we're technically in a zone, right? So one little area and we're all playing the game.
Yeah,
and
I was
it's
going to
running
say
good.
there's no instancing, is there?
No.
No. And there's also like, when the game releases, like there won't be zones technically, but I'm sure we're all going to call them different names, etc. But
So how are they going to do that? So like are the dungeons and stuff aren't going to be in like part of the main world, are they?
All right, who wants to take this one?
right,
God.
there will
So-
be places. There will be places. Some dungeons are open world, like you just go in, and
Yeah.
others are zone in.
Okay,
to the dungeon.
that makes the most sense. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah,
yes.
it's really the overworld is seamless.
What I'm trying
Like,
to say is I need a place to leave my trains. That's what I'm trying to say. There needs to be,
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
there will
there needs to be
I
his
think-
own line somewhere. Okay.
In the big
Yes.
dungeons, that's definitely
Great.
a thing. They have said that leashing will be a variable thing. Like there's a lot of factors to that. So while trains are definitely going to be a feature,
Feature.
sometimes mobs might leave you alone after a while for one reason or another. So,
Cool.
but the point is that it's not always exactly the same. So you'll have to figure that out the hard way.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm totally with you, Co. I'm a big. Let's stay close to the zone line till we figure it out.
Zero says they want 3 continents, and right now there's only 1 zone with 1 almost ready. It sounds like we're looking at 5+ years before release. That now, first of all, I don't know if you've noticed the area we've been traversing, but like compared to like another, like an EverQuest zone, for instance, we've probably walked through like 2 or 3 zones in just this area. Mm-hmm. So it's not, when you say that there's 1 area ready now, this area is huge. This is a large area. So like, I don't think the continents are going to be like 10 areas. You know what I mean? And on top of that, what we're in now is the quote unquote finished zone. That doesn't mean they're just not working on the other stuff. We've seen tons of concept art from those areas. We've seen like snapshots from those areas. So just because we're not, I mean, hell, some of them might even be near ready. They just don't want to just, drop them in yet because it's not cogent to the whole experience, because they want to do testing and they want to see what people do, what people do in each area and things like that. So this is like what I said the first time I played in the public test, where it's like this area we've been running through now. This feels good. Like when they can eventually make 5, 6, 10 areas like this up to this quality, like that's the game I want to play. Like, that's
Absolutely.
So
I agree.
So it's like they're clearly going in the right direction, and hopefully, like I was saying before, the last few years have been spent making the pipelines to do this stuff faster. So now they're up to the point in development where they're mostly focused on this stuff. So hopefully we'll see a lot. That's one of the reasons they were comfortable enough saying, okay, we're opening up monthly pre-alphas. Right. So that's why we're going to be seeing more and more. Like they just said, they got another zone coming soon. Right. So, we're going to start seeing this stuff more and more and more and more.
Speaking of
I remember
stuff,
they have.
So I gotta interrupt. I do not know where the dragon is.
Oh my God! We've just been running the whole time.
I knew it was up here somewhere. I was told.
I think it's off to the other side, to the north.
I've never been up here, so
I've never been up here either. I have no idea where we are.
Just so no one gets booted, make sure you don't go too far into what will be Avendir's Pass over there. It will teleport you out, so just keep your eyes. I love
that. So we've been following this guy for like 5 minutes, and he's just like, "Hold on, I just want to make sure everyone knows. I have no idea where I'm going.
You need to play with Nathan a little more frequently. This happens more often than
yeah. I should never be sure we're going where we're not supposed to go.
Oh, there's trees that are off the ground. That looks like that might be the end of that.
This is under development here, obviously.
I think we've reached the end.
Oh,
I don't think there's a dragon.
Squish Allen, the part that I was referring to being ready is kind of like the topography in the land itself. They still need to fill this with mobs and put in named and add in all the little flavor and stuff like that. I'm sure there'll be more villages and things like that. Like we haven't seen a mob for 3 minutes. They haven't. They're still populating it and such.
Yeah, and this area we're in currently, we're really not supposed to go. To be honest.
Yeah, you know how you were talking about doing this again next month? We'll have to check on that.
It looks gorgeous though here. I mean, come on. I mean, I like the look of this.
Oh yeah, man. Once this gets like a I mean, dude, you put 3 or 4 orc camps in here, you put some a few fun roamers and some stuff on the ground, and you basically have West Commons. Like this is this is the foundation of really good stuff once it gets in there.
Exactly.
I'm being told he's over here, guys. Baz, follow Baz. He's going the way that
an opinion on the heals.
Gotta have your
right now. The Shaman feels very powerful.
Yeah, there are
lots of dervish cutthroats. Yeah,
what was the guy's
We've
name?
had some hairy moments, but
oh hell yeah!
I feel like the Shaman where it's at right now, especially when I'm running basically my mostly heals setup here. It feels pretty dang good. And like I said, it's very versatile too. So you can swap out all a bunch of abilities for dots, and then you're like a solid solo class. You could swap most of your abilities for debuffs
if there's not some maybe there's a raid item situation at the very top of the world. I will be.
There's a lot of possibilities.
Exactly.
That's one of those things that I take as like a signature thing of really good games, is that they never make you feel like there should be something here. There usually is something there. When you feel like you're going to an area that you're
thanks, Sam.
There's a hole there. There's a hole there, Nathan.
Yeah, don't run too close to the edge.
Whoa. Yeah,
there is a hole there. A noob trap. I like it. No, I can't remember. I want to say it was, I think it was Joppa. Or no, I don't. Is Joppa the guy with the awesome Australian accent?
That's Kilson.
Kilson. I think in one of the streams I was talking to, I think Kilson was talking about how they want the whole world to feel basically like what you were just saying, where it's like every if you really take the time to look off the beaten path, like their goal is to make it so that is always something that is rewarded in some way, which is just
right.
that is
I mean,
that is a great way to approach it.
Think about the Zelda games, right? Like every time you look behind a waterfall, there's always, and they know what to do. They're not going to let.
Holy moly!
That,
go
man.
Well, you led
Look
us
at
to
that
quite a
view.
vista.
This is unbelievable. Oh,
And the
music-
Oh my god!
music
I
just
that
kicked
music
in.
is
Music
yeah,
turned on.
finally.
We've
Oh my
unlocked
lord!
music.
Okay, everybody, shut up! Listen to the music.
Really
little
though,
bit
like
there in the background.
this whole area, there's all these little nooks and crannies and cliffs and just yeah, that's the prospect of this game is just there's so much stuff to find, so much room, I guess.
Yeah, and to your point earlier, Ko, like having 10 or so of these areas on a continent is actually probably a pretty fair assessment based on
Yeah, I think
how
so.
they've mapped out the overworld. So yeah,
Damn.
there's the world is going to be huge, and yeah, like you were saying, we have seen like previews of several of those other zones.
sorry,
like just
guys, I
because
guess
this
I could
is the
look
only
up
one that's available in
world.
pre-alpha right now, doesn't mean the only one. It's the only one that's had progress made on it. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely be more. to
Nathan,
come.
where's this dragon? Are you leading us astray?
Look, I'm going off of rumors here, and I did not see the dragon, so we might have been trolled. I've heard a lot of people say he's up here, but I do not see him.
Is this one of just those? Yeah, one of those
Uh-huh.
fables that goes around. It's like, oh, did you hear
Might
about the
be.
sea monster at the bottom of the ocean?
Sure, there's a dragon.
There hasn't
never
been
know.
dragons seen in these lands in over 100 years.
You gotta believe. Come on, you guys. You gotta believe.
Are we going up here? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
Well,
I
I
saw
have
people
no
climbing.
idea. I just climbed up to see what was up here. Yeah,
I saw Ko
this
climbing.
area is pretty clearly unpopulated right now. So
Developers, I know you're watching this. Baz went up first. I'm just gonna say.
blame Baz.
Or maybe if we're running short on time, maybe can you port us over to the dragon? We wanna see-
Oh my gosh.
No,
No, this is a no
have to save
dev
it.
stream. We
Oh no, okay.
yeah.
That's right.
I'm always the one that
Well,
wants to
well,
cheat.
I have to head out. So I think the last thing I'm dead. Never. I was gonna say I need to jump off the other
No,
side. but
you're
looks like
you're not dead. Well,
I'm not
now
dead.
I'm near
He's
dead.
on the
I'm-
most
now you're dead. Okay, now we're both dead. You're right.
Okay. Someone climb down so you don't die, so you can at least pick us up, so we could.
I'm coming.
I'm coming too.
Let the
I
climbing
love this
champion
little
rescue.
like death crawl going on here.
It does drain your purple bar faster
Yeah,
though
don't-
if you crawl.
Don't crawl.
Oh, my
You will
purple
be
bar
dead.
doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be moving. Is that a bug?
It might be because mine wasn't moving
Also
much
dead.
either.
Oh, you were. Okay.
I got you.
Oh, there we go.
You're up.
Okay, great. I am currently back up, so now I can jump off this side. Okay, cool. Well, it was a pleasure, gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. There we go. And we're down.
There
Okay,
we
good.
go.
This time-
That's the way to
this time
end
we're
it.
good. But anyway, thank you for the fun, guys. That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
it's
next play test. I would love to do like a combat stream, like work through something, even if it's Overland, a dungeon, or something. But I think that'd be really fun. But
Absolutely. I'm down.
Sounds
see if
great,
we can
man.
get the devs to give us a little instance or something in the dungeon.
Yeah. No, that was
Heck
fun.
yeah.
Ko. Thanks for,
Yeah, thanks,
for
Ko.
joining us.
Thanks a lot, guys. That was great. Catch y'all next time.
Yeah.
Later.
See you next
Go.
time.
Well, here we
Well,
go.
guys,
So I'm
here we
going
are.
to jump out of the call and say goodbye to our streams. Is that the plan here?
I guess so. I mean, we're at the top of the world, literally. So
Mm-hmm. All right, guys.
not much else
All
to
right.
do from here.
Talk
Yeah.
to you later.
Thanks, everybody.
Later.
All right, see you, everybody.
See ya.
Okay. Thank you, everybody that watched the Shaman side of the stream. Not as much group
right, everybody.
combat that I was,
That was that.
expecting.
Looks like we ended a little earlier than
Sorry about that. But we got a little bit in. Hopefully you got to see at least some of the Shaman in action and enjoyed what you saw. Thanks everyone that came out to all of the different streams. If you're watching this secondhand as a VOD, I know a lot of people are going to be poring over this footage because there's going to be a lot in here. And so it was really a privilege to be able to do this. And thank you, VR, for letting us do this. Doing a first, full group in the teens, just community members. It was just super fun. But that's going to be it for me. And hopefully, I guess maybe we'll see you guys next month.